Jim Alliston.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. We've had a lively debate and some wonderful maiden speeches during the course of the afternoon. And I noted some very telling and impressive phrases that were used by some members. Phrases that I could not disagree with, and I think very few in this House could disagree with. Yet this House in its actions implements that which does disagree with them. What were those phrases? We had one member talking about the need to move to more democratic form of government. Good. We had someone talk about strengthening democratic rights. Good. We had someone talking about advancing democratic control. Good. We had the last speaker, a member from North Hertfordshire, saying unelected lawmakers shouldn't be a thing. Good. And the one that struck me most poignantly was this: that the principle is that you elect those who govern you. Now, we in this House have spent an afternoon debating the rights and the wrongs of having hereditary peers in the House of Lords. But there is a part of this United Kingdom where the primary issue isn't whether or not there is the right make-up of the legislature, where the primary principle is that there are 300 areas of law which are made by a foreign parliament, not by either this House or the other House or the Legislative Assembly in Stormont. And that is the product of the protocol agreement agreed by the last government, continuing to be implemented by the current government. Laws that affect fundamental issues, laws that govern most of our economy, laws that govern our entire agri-food industry, that control much of our environment, are not made in this House, are not made with a contribution by hereditary or non-hereditary peers. They are made by foreign politicians that no one elects from within this nation. Now that is, someone says, wrong debate. It is not a wrong debate, Madam Deputy Speaker, when we are debating the fundamentals of what it means to have democratic legislatures. And there's nothing more fundamental than having the principle that you should be governed by those you elect. All these hereditary peers, their position in the House of Lords may well be indefensible. And indeed, that's essentially my own inclination. But at least they are United Kingdom citizens, making the laws for United Kingdom citizens. My constituents live under a regime where many of the laws are made not by United Kingdom citizens, not by those elected by us, but by those elected in Hungary, Estonia, wherever. And it does come down to practical illustrations. Just a few days ago, there was laid in this House a statutory instrument about pet passports, which imposes not a UK law, an EU law, which means that any member of this House, any citizen of Great Britain, who wants, for example, to come and visit the wonderful Giant's Causeway in my constituency and bring their best friend, their dog, with them, they have to, subject to EU law, have a pet passport. They have to have it inoculated according to EU demands. They have to belong to a pet scheme set up under that, and they have to have the documentation inspected. So I'm using this debate to draw the attention of this House to the fact, yes, it is right, yes, it is necessary that we debate the apparent anachronism of hereditary peers, but there is a far more compelling issue that this House should be preparing to address. And I will be bringing a private member's bill to this House, which will give this House the opportunity to address those issues. And when I do, I hope there will be the same enthusiasm for basic democratic principles, for the principle that you should be able to elect those that govern you. Thank you.